bibia sa to so plus percentage abasa ko enti nipa no obenye sika no we tie neti ase yi car no a wo ton no nipa no ode ama no se wo ton car no no beyi percentage say na de ama wo waje wate ase wo so akoton car na ma nipa no 100 percentage fufuro bi mu asan ato so ebeyi sa percentage ansa na enti ama de obeto car no ho be kire no plus nipa no no pesika kwaye na de enti ode car na bre no esan sese abo na so de akoto so enti no ema obi metoye ena nkampese wonye sika na ode kwaye na ade wa hu se de chain etie eti mesro yemfa pepepe yentena sasi so obra ye hye ye ho bose. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage you won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers, and I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God. What can I say? Yankopon bebo anu ne ba ne se ukite sika ketua bi mpa eso ho no akwankro opa kopeni bebre bu amanfo bebre de bia de besa nyare de bia de beye bibia enhye damfa bebi papa emre wo no wabrabo ene obusua afi betom no ya ba anwumani ana ban foforo ba ye de wakogina court esan senkonta anasa na mo a utu ye no brabebu hu akonta ene anopai efa kire ye. Kasa, 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 Etimin pai bone se rade be kasa ma wonso kuma atoye o hawni amane bia wokomu bade ana madika aka cho se wo ye bibia pepepe ya Nyankopon he wakoma pa na ode ne pa so eme o kram ha esu yi eche yebeko na fe wiemu sakremu nsem donhweduru na ye die nim sede wiemu sakremu nsem no be ya fa na ye de ato ani and then you who know say in so kakra ewo ho edimaye ene anopai afi ebo kakra ene munukum kakra so ewo wo wiem edimaye na nkankan ba bia sutade ewo yempo ano yebetimi enyanya ensu ene anopai wo bra ebo kakra so ba be sanka ewiemu edi amaye na eda no ekwanimu no yehwe enimu nsemiamia bi ho mti yi obetimi enya ensu na awia ewo ho de maye de munu nyina nkankan ye na afo efam no awia ewo ho edima efiti awia bubremu ekono yebetimi enya awia nenso omanfo bi omo ba bia sutade wo afei yemfrinfrin efam ho no obetimi enya ensu efiti awia bubremu ekono nwumrem ya na wakai ahye nenso Ghana yetifi efam no de awia bekoso abo ewo sampotem ho ama awia no ama hoyira abasa amia na anopai yegyina mia bi de se aflawo enkran kaswa Cape Coast takrade ene ne mpotemu ba bi de se ezim enso eka ho a yetie ye betime nya nsu egyina ha mu abupai aduasa Mbia bi de se ho Kofodia Achimodan Kumaso Boas Takwase Hubekwai Ketekra Chicken Tampo Gosu Sunyane Tachima ne Mpotemo no ebo kakra ewo wiem de mai na se mununkum ejina wiem no ejina hamobu pen aduanan anope ya hohye no wosusu pono no so no ejina free 21 ekosi 24 degrees Celsius awia bobrem no awia akrabe ni ti e de ama omanfo ewo aflawo enkran ka so Cape Coast takrade ezim ene ne Mpotemo no ombetimi enye awia na se nso begugu no omanfo ewo ho Kofodia Achimodan Kumase Oboase Takwase Hubekwai ene ne Mpotemo no so no ade se enso begugu ejina hamobu pen aduanan ewo bra sunyane enso eka ho ebia na goso enso betime nya nso na ejina hamobu pen aduanan miamia bi wo ho a awia enso ebeyiniti ede amo ba bi de se tachiman se betime enya awia bobrem no se awia no timi pegya ne mu a ya ho hye ne bepegya anopa isusu pro no a ejina 21 ekosi 24 degrees Celsius empo kitikrachefo ede beko 25 no akogina 30 and 33 degrees Celsius na chese wia ewo ho kakra edema fiti wia bobremu ekọ na nwumremu no enso kakra begugu dia ebo kakra ba besanka wiem dia ma manfo ewo aflawo enkran ena kasoa ene ne Mpotemo afi enso takrade ebe Cape Coast ebeka ho nanso ya fa emia bi de se ezim ho Kofodia Achimodan Kumase Oboase Takwase Hubekwai Ketekra Chicken Tampo Gosu Sunyane ene ne Mpotemo no a omutie ya nso betimi egugu ejina hamobu pen aduanan ekosi na duesia eso na enwumremu no senso no timi gugu dia ya ho hye no so bete awia bobrem susu pono no a eno no ejina 33 any 31 degrees Celsius no eba begina 26 and 27 no mo de be koso kra be 28 degrees Celsius na chesi wi madwo na yetimi ada ye ko Ghana atifi FM ye gina me bi de se yendi tamale bole damango bogatanga na lulugu ena wa anopei ebo kakra ewo wiem de mo ma ho hye na hyase ewo susupro no so no egina free 22 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius ewia bobrem no ewia be niti ede amom na so manfo ewo yendi etie yi a enso betimi agugu ejina hamobu pen aduanan na awia bobrem se wia ne timi pegya ne mu a omahoshe ne be pegya anopa isusu pono no a ejina 22 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius no abegina 34 and 37 degrees Celsius efiti awia bobremu eko anwumrem na hoshe no so bete kakra obra ebo kakra besanka wiemu edi amomeno nam so ebema ate efiti awia bobrem 34 ekosi 37 degrees Celsius no abegina 28 and 29 degrees Celsius na chese wiemu adwo kakra na omatimi adaye kwa epono so eye basabasa kakra edema afarefo nti ya na omo aye ahweye ewe pono so na fe omape enam kakra de abadwa so de ama adwadifo no so na aja timamufo so anya nsomunam kakra edi omdwuma nti ya na omaya ahweye don hweduru na ye di animi sei ena wiemu sakremu sem no eye afa eno ebie kwan ama owehye sahodo a wode aba ye de aba afi ye wie ne sa ensem a etwagu e wo man Ghana mu no eno so watimi ensem de dɔɔso pa na mum de dika na de ti ne bedi hu nkomo e wo dwumadie eso kaire hye no so se onumanyamfo Ken ohene Japan eguso e pa delegate Chelsea monso ne nhwe na ene nkomo bi ebedie e de ama wo no sa nkomo no apart from the year abato mu nkomo ye nkomo bia nationwide na so akoye hawa sansem we nyina wo no nyamfo Kennedy Japan kasa mu osisi oba it will be a thing of the past say benya ne mapapa na yetimi adiso wo Oman Ghana emu yanko breakfast calendar no so ene anopai na ene no ye konkontabu mu a ene eye ya woda October bosom ne de troso aduasa e wo mfie mpinu ene aduenu enum emo ene ka ho ye twa na makoma ko 30 days e wo the month of October emo akadakro ansa na the month of October akona wiye ko kan na ye twa e wo afimu abusia se netimi kona wiye ye twa na makoma ko 303 days the year 2025 emo. Aka 62 days and Sunday the 2025 akona we. Don hwe yetwa ewa afimu no. Se neka ho yetwa nanoma don hwe no 7272 hours. Aka 1488 hours and Sunday the 2025 akona we. Bosumi omi bosumi etoso du ewa afimu. Aka bosumi mienu and Sunday the afinu akona we. Na wotwe ye womu yi na wotwe etoso num ewa October bosumi na wotwe twa to the month of October. And there toso 9 ewo na wotwe toso num no emu akada kro aside na wotwe toso num no so akona wie. I wish I said would do I would have my happy birthday. And now Honorable Hamza Adam. Honorable Hamza Adam AM Rashibi Jeni de Omanfm Kumbungu. Ya wono 30th of October 1975 and when you're 50 years. And Honorable Joseph Enim Danso. Honorable Joseph Enim Danso, a former MP, Kwame Danso, Bunu East. Now, would you know Edema Omanfm war a year? I'm on your conference Progress Party. Yeah, no 19 Progress Party in the 1969, 1972, right? And obey him, Rashibi Jenny. Yeah, on the 30th of October 1939, and I was here 92 years. Good morning, your Frau Aja Daniel. Ayim Daniel, and Aja Dan. Kwawari na day, but I won't cry. About me watching up, Uncle Bo Mantuka, Pabana Yako. Benso be watching, Pabana Forso. Or a Chimbadukru. Papa me watching up, Namuti Oman 107.1.
Special day, be a joyful one for you and all your morrows. Bring you
happy birthday to Honorable Set Entry Bosiako. Honorable Set Entry Bosiako. Former MC Kwabi Brim Kade. And when you're 60 years. Happy birthday to you, Honorable. Good morning, Brakwame. I wish Mr. Prince Charles Kodia, a Penkwa electoral area, a coordinator in Okankwe Central, belated birthday. Senior God Almighty bless your brand, new age in Christ, Jesus' name. From Teacher Sam Okankwe Central. Wishing my mother, Madame Philomena Mensa, aka Madi, Namadi of Nsawam, happy birthday. God bless you with good health, long life, and all happiness from your sister, Erama, and children, Tema. Dennis generation 2 and 3 Winneba.
It's a party. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you for everything. Hooray from Amia Siteria Williams.
Enjoy yourself.
Good morning, El Commodore. I pray for job protection and guidance for Honorable Ken and all connected folks. Jeff Nyako Atade Kamanso. Amazing and a beautiful Thursday morning to you, the El Commodore. Thank God for our lives, for another blessed day. May His steadfast love endures forever. A speedy recovery to Pastor Keke Asante of East Ghana Conference, Kofodia, Elder Alestete of Kofodia, Honorable Frank Siedu Wachiawo, Honorable Samuel Dungo, MC for New Jabin, North Municipal Assembly, Dr. Michael Kofidako, Mrs. Agatha Akotobe Queen of Agadako, Agnes Nanaya Ousia Bequin, Emmanuel Kwaku Dake Bequin Jr. and of Ashanti Mampo. Ashanti Mampo and taxi drivers ask well and don't spoil my name. They are connected and regular listeners of Omanfm at the Suhum station to Asafo and Chebi Odumasi. Divine protection upon them all. The Fifi or the Baye and It's a good morning, Senior Commodore. I hope, Sir Commodore, I hope you and your able team are doing fantastic this morning, bro. Commodore, please kindly wish Apia Daniel, aka Boyaka of Manso Mpotuemu. That's right. Manso Mpotuemu in the Amansia district of the Ashanti region, a glorious birthday from myself, your parents, children, Alfred, and your colleagues at work and loved ones. At work and loved ones celebrate you today. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your day. Okay, so Alfred and your colleague at work and loved ones celebrate you today, Apia. Special regards reaching out to Nana Akia Deborah of House of DL Fan Club, Akia lovers of Kumasi Kufodia Star, Junction and Rita Donko of Amamule, who are ardent listeners of Omanfm, Pastor P. London and Odifreeze. On your special. Good morning, sir. Some of us have taken it upon ourselves, fasting and prayers for Kennedy and Japan as our flag bearer and the president of Ghana, inshallah. Greetings from National Chief Imam Nuhu Sharibututu Kennedy Japan Abu Karim. The Odibai and it's a good morning, Commodore. The Almighty God has given us another day. We are giving the praise. I like the way you start your program with the birthdays. I am a Kosama man from Dodua Road. Jabuso ayenchena fe ye said ensem we twegu e wo my Ghana mu no so eto nim na ye de ato so bare ensem wo ho pa ene anopai we say Master P London dia ode ebe so eno no yenso da asese abrena bringina utie Oman 107.1 FM eso na abusi ansem wo ho ensem de ebi ewo oman mu pa na de ho no se me no eka sei wo amanyosem kwa so no MBP amanyoku no mu no ononyamfo Kennedy akompre kwa Japan edi scientific fam ento abo a obo eni nyina asi obes boabo no ho na fe wasan ato edi ewramu na eno achi no nkomo efiri ho ba nyina nso ebedi edi amount na galamse hun sensem wo ho na the Environmental Protection Authority EPA announced the immediate ban on the fabrication, importation, sale and use of chamfine machines in Ghana, citing several environmental destruction caused by their use in illegal mining operations. Na nkrata yi free the Environmental Protection Authority ho say womo de sono to say we welder, we mechanics na o manufacture na so fabricate chamfine de sono ato so nti de emra bi ato se sa amamra no a waye sa machines no a wo use no efom sa amamra na won so kra wo ye adwuma no won hye da ni mra kwan bi a ofa so a wo de ye e de se wa amama o ma access adwuma di a wo die na wo ye sa na ma we bi efom amamra bi to say Environmental Protection Act 2025 Act 1124 and the Environmental Protection Environment Assessment Regulation 2025 LI 2505 eno na wo mo kire se fom sa amamra no na die biem ne ka ho won kratai mu ye behwe na the Environmental Service Providers Association etweneti ase ESPA wɔn nso so de nkrataa aba Monte press conference wɔn yɛyɛ ɛkyerɛ sɛ wɔn call for review of sanitation and pollution levy to stay afloat. Say aban no hwɛ sɛ wɔbɛ review sanitation and pollution levy. Tomfa bi nka ho ana wɔnte so Ghana for ho yɛ akyerɛ wɔn ka no mo review sɛ mo aban so review sika ebi no mu di ne basa no adan na mo nka mɛmfa bi mɛhyɛ hɔ na tax ye na emra amanfo so ye bɛhwɛ ho nkɔmɔbɔ na ye hunu sɛ de nkɔmɔ etie na yahwe bi na farmers a wɔn wɔ ɔman mu sɛ Nyankopɔn yɛ adom a 2025 farmers day Nyankopɔn yɛ adom a farmers day 2025 wɔn bɛ boycott Omanfm farmers day nationwide. Hwafo no ayekɔbɔ ɔmabaso na yekɔboa ɔmanase yekɔ ma ɔmadwuma na hunu sɛ ampa ɔmo no mo feed ɔman na ɔmo san hwɛ farmers day ɔmo adɛn nkɔmɔ hɔ ensem bebre no a ɛna ɔmo de ato edwa so na brofo kasem was the leadership of Ghana's major farm groups and agribusiness association have declared a nationwide boycott of the 2025 Farmers' Day celebration, citing government inactions and worsening conditions in the country's food production sector. Emun komo ho ebedi ediamo aden na bekoba no saa ede no hwe fra ban ho a emaye saa nkomo yi na me ka kire wo wonum se peasant farmers omo ka ho bi na omo kire se about 200,000 metric tons of local rice yentoye egugu hwa yentoye local rice no yentoye ede na abantia ehon nkomo ewo abusua ensem we ne nkomo ahodo bepire no a ene wo hwa yebeti ede ama ene anopai na watimi ehunu de ekoso wo fidie mu no that the max de bi ahyase ewo Facebook sanso ena Ebenezer Kwame Apia studio assistant a woboa amadwumadi adru wasomo ene anopai na yenhwe political parties e wo man Ghana mu MPPD mu enura na ne na nsa nkrofo bi so mo koye campaign ya momanye eno ho nkomo etesen ye ba bedane no na fe ye de abeten into fortunes a ebeboa afen so question ba kwa me de to abisa se we delegate na we amanyoni de man MPP amanyuku no na we delegate a de na no ekosi ye e wotamale na obepese onumanyamfo ken Japan ba be presidential candidate de ama MPP amanyuku and possibly so ba be president of my Ghana mu no wasudie ni sen ede na obepese wo ye ede na yeso de beka ho se na anu ada ye disika mai o hwe amene onumanyamfo Kinsla Boajijedu edi nkomo no pinpoint ye no or a member of the elections committee o pinpoint ye say enipa bi ti ekwati kwan bi a omofa so sika ebi ono abokra de ama se monchiche ma obi a ofa aka baaye enya ne TNT no de onsan fa nko ne fie back no kwabra ne campus sika no tia so hye ne botomu a wanfa ma enipa no kan hunu se wusika ofa ye no wabato ye ba akopɛ hwe nipa efa aka ne beto ye sa nipa ne nyina no assuming say ye dom sika maaye na se wan fa mo a sa nipa ne nyina no hwe de odi ato mo eno hu nsunsanso e ba beto candidate no a wodi na chi no na no ayi kan ye o mampani dada kufo kan ye say wa wote ho vote ye baako enso so nipa no a woye security man mu no o woyire no be miensa wo nkwada be sedu e ka ho asen 13 wo a wote wa wahye coat abotai a ubu ho no mepaacho wo vote ye baako woyire baako a wo mienu pe mu wia mo ye jamanan mo ka mo ho bomu a enso nipa okita 13 no so mu no kwada roma wasudie ni sen wa ye yu se kokohwe abato so bacho wasudie ni sen eye sika wo pe ye de sika na ma wa na afi wago na wago nsem wago humu na de ombe ye bia wa munye at the end of the day no na o candidate su no o candidate twajajo o candidate bubom ye wiame ye say but can who so contribute to the defeat me basisia.
Politician is perhaps, with due respect to them, Africa's curse. The day the African politician realizes that the occupation of political office and political space is one of servant leadership, that is the day Africa will begin to move in the right direction. The day the African politician realizes that the occupation of public space and public office is an honor and a privilege, that is the day Africa begins to move in the right direction. The day the African politician recognizes that the occupation of office is not one for the privatization of public wealth, that is the day Africa will begin to move in the right direction. The day the African politician recognizes that they do not have the monopoly of wisdom, that is the day that Africa will begin to move in the right direction. The day the African politician realizes that longevity in office is not the solution to African problems, that is the day Africa begins to realize the potential.
Excuse me, sir. Please, what's your take on the current issues in Ghana, especially with the issues of political parties matching each other boot for boot?
I was dumbfounded, bedeviled, catapulted into a prolific paroxysm of emotional tempest and discombobulated harmattan. Come to think of it, the only time these anomalous politicians think about the youth is when they want to use them to lampoon their shenanigan, malevolent and hocus pocus agenda. Ask yourself, when the issue of hospitals with no beds came up, did they advise the youth to march them boot for boot? When the issue of schools under trees came up, did they advise the youth to march them boot for boot? Even with the colossal and gargantuan level of corruption and unemployment among others, did they advise the youth to march them boot for boot? You can clearly see they don't care about you and me. They are a bunch of selfish, greedy politicals who have no blueprint on socio-economic lemma. Enough of their political baloney, their political ballyhoo, their political bunker, hogwash and babadash. Let me tell you, Ghana just now is sick and tired of the NDC MPP hogomondogos mwe. Enough of their mendasuloquence, solipsism and zabanism. Let me remind you of Martin Luther King. He said, and I quote, "The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over that by the good people." My pain is this: how long will the youth continue to be their manipulating tools? And how long will the good citizens of this country continue to be spectators over this political bantigism? How long?
Mami Fasidan former Kingdom Herbal Center say Omoboa Jumadi Sanso and Oak City International College Franco Trading Enterprise Somas Sanso Spanish Garlic Mixture Eka Hon EBA Building Planner Designs Limited Ewomo and Face so Bokobi Area Rural Bank Eka Me Hon Dominion Herbal Center and the Dominion Herbal Powder and Balakia Season 3 Ewumbia for Hon Shemu Be Mepacho Energy Commission Tonsa dia Fre Wa Obesa Ocho November December Certified Electrical Wiring Professional exams no enti emrepamu no meka ho asem nyina e de akere wo mamenkwa ahoma so emrata na fe yemedi nkomo ewufia na ahoma so na no pa yemedi nkomo bi de akere se akuafo e wo man Ghana mu se anhwa nyankopon ye adom a December bosom ye bewuramu a yebedi akuafo afidi da no nyade a wo ebekọ na wo nkomo emu mamenkọ na mene Joshua tuatoba emonkomo na Joshua Tuatuba, General Secretary, Edma Association of Rice Producers and Processors. Of a memoir channel pay.
Joshua, good morning.
Mebacho Pombo Cordier.
Well, my main case, but it's not easy with us.
Very well. Yebehena Bibia Yeboko. Modern Crata Bamontin Soche say, Anshwe Yea Monko Farmers Day. Yebisa se ade ye kan krata no ko manim no mu haw ba ko ne se emu amuduaye e wo man Ghana emu no about 220,000 metric tons of local rice amuduaye ma package ni nyina egu ho no ye nto ba kokora e do ha na ebremu eno ka ho binti e na mo ko ana se mu declare se e bia na man koma boycott the Farmers Day. Apart from some way any mudity saudi mayen or how be biem ne ho.
Yeah, Mepasho, thank you very much for that. I think our threat to boycott this year's Farmers Day didn't just come as a blue. Currently, as I speak, I represent a rice farmer platform, rice farmer and processors platform called the Ghana Association of Rice Producers and Processors. Currently, as I speak to you, there is no single rice processing factory in Ghana that is processing. Farmers across the country just harvested their fresh rice. In the Upper East, Savannah, Northern region, and Northeast, we have a total of 950,000 metric tons of rice. This year's harvest, this year, after we harvest, 950,000 metric tons. It is ready in the farm. There is no buyer for it. The figure now, boy, that is last year's stock. And the what they car 200,000 metric ton. What they car this year, near harvested fresh now, we have over 1 million tons of rice. Farmers took credit to produce. Nobody is buying it. The reason why it is so is that we have huge quantities of imported rice smuggled into the country, duty-free, tax-free, which has dampened the prices in the local market. And no matter how efficient you, a farmer or a processor, produce in Ghana, you cannot compete with those. And because of that, you see, your factories being shut down. Farmers are here doing more 2024, 2025. And so last month we sent this sentiment, and we sent a number of petitions to some of the government agencies who market in the rice value chain. We sent a letter to the Minister of Agric. We sent a copy to the Director of Crop Services. We sent a letter to the Ministry of Food, the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Agribusiness. We sent a copy to the Office of Buffer Stock. And they all received the letters and they never got back to us. It's been over 1 month since we sent those letters. We were just looking for audience to share with them what our concerns are and how we can jointly work together to address it. But nobody mind us. And so the members countrywide decided to partner with all agricultural-based organizations. And so now it goes beyond our association. In this fight or in this struggle, we have Ghana Rice Interprofessional Body endorsing this demonstration and this campaign. We have Ghana Agricultural Workers Union endorsing this campaign. We have Rice Millers Association. All the rice associations in Ghana have endorsed this campaign. Now, we have earmarked a number of activities to be done. First, we want to start a demonstration, nationwide demonstration starting from Tamale. We're expecting over 2,000 of our farmers who have shared this same problem to come out, and then we will express our concerns peacefully. The second is we will hold a second round of demonstration in Accra, where we will send our petition to our president. Also, we've sent a petition to the parliament, to get the relevant authorities to come and speak to the matter. The Farmers Day boycott, it's just our last resort to say that, look, listen to us, come and let's dialogue. This country is for all of us. We are looking for the best way to create jobs for our country. Thankfully, the current government came out with their flagship program called Feed Ghana. Now, our understanding is that we are feeding Ghana with Ghana rice, with Ghana maize. We are not feeding Ghana with imported produce, but currently that is what is happening. Now, all factories have closed down, and one of the policies of the government, which we're very, very happy about, was the 24-hour economy. You cannot achieve that when the factories are shut down. And that is the reason why we issued that letter. The marketing is our main concern. Government of Ghana is one of the largest buyers of grains in the country, through Buffer Stock and NAFCO. Our request is that government should direct Buffer Stock or NAFCO to just buy rice locally. We have the volume, mill rice and paddy. We have the capacity to mill the rice to feed our schools, the prisons, the hospitals, the military. But currently, it looks like most of the rice that is procured is not from the domestic industry. And so that is our main concerned.
Very well. Mame Misa say my service be ahwedi ntia momo product no amu produce o ha no ense dan ko down to the common Ghanaian and normal Ghanaian say obedi bi effect bi wo ho ma Ghana ni mpa bo betimi improve wo no ho than say mo be call say amanfo ni mo de no ntia.
Let me touch on, yes. We have studied the industry, and according to even our National Rice Development Strategy, which was released last year, this year Ghana is projected to produce 1.7 million tons of rice, paddy rice. And that is a lot if we were to mill this rice. It could take care of about 40% of our rice consumption annually. You see? That is what we have found. Now, talking about cost, farmers in Ghana, millers in Ghana are producing with the best production technology.
Okay.
Over the years, the farmers have adopted the use of improved seed varieties, fertilizers, as thankfully promoted by this current government and the previous government. And so if you look at the production, the efficiency at the farm level, farmers are very efficient. Processors have invested in ultra-modern processing equipment, and production cost is down. The problem that we are facing hasn't got to do with our high cost of production. It is just because of import of cheap, unwholesome rice smuggled into the country through unapproved routes. And most of this rice, my brother, have been in the shelf for over 10 years. Over 10 years. We know where it is coming from. It's coming from India, it's coming from Thailand. And most of these countries, they receive huge subsidies from their government. And so you cannot compete with them by just opening your borders to bring it in. You see? So the problem has to do with our policies that are supposed to regulate influx of unwholesome rice into the country. We have observed, we've conducted our study, and we realized that more brands now are passing through the Temaport, like the daily rice, the Millicent rice, when they pay the requisite taxes, we are able to compete with them.
Okay.
But those that sell cheaper are those who circumvent our laws and bring in the rice without paying any tax or any cost on it.
Very well. And then young call for say you be add finishing to the rice and as be a pay processing company factories a do be processing mon because you never be bribe betimi de moye. And then young call for no be na ne toni ni di nkwa na ye very much concerned about it. Ye wo ekwan betimi afa so e mo beba se ne de ye be krabio si en krabio ye nim say ye de no ye produce wo ha no ye target say ye nema we e wo man mu.
Yeah, sure. I mean, rice has so many byproducts. Rice can be converted into several products. But the truth is that worldwide, 80% of rice that is produced from the farm is eaten as rice, not as maybe other fine value-added products. And so we in this country, we have invested a lot in this. Private sector has invested a lot in these rice mills, like I was saying. Currently in the north, we have over 35 medium-scale, small-scale rice processing factory that can add value to the 1.7 million tons of paddy that I was just talking about. And so, but you cannot just buy the rice and process and take it to the market if you don't have the market. If the market is oversupplied, it's bloated. I mean, we open our borders and people are bringing in paddy, they flood it at very cheap prices. Now, who can mill and then sell in the market? So it is not the case that we are not adding value to the rice, but it's just the case that our governments over the years haven't created the enabling environment for us to compete with the imported rice.
Very well. I would like to chip in this at the amount na yen George Huahwe. Ye war amampenifo bedi o mine so kakra be a lawyers, be a communicators woman in abedi or minor so call. We have the military rule abedi or minor so call, but we have never having somebody or a businessman or take munkomwe as much. So when you hear somebody or a businessman say yem for my mano in the aspect now omeboa mo amunye business people no muhunu sa nipano any ne ideologies say koba say obey o mampani a ohwe ne nsem ne nyuma wo ka so oba obey a e kire say ye wo vibrant future say ye ma obi otesa be do o man anymore.
Yeah, that's a very beautiful question and ethical one.
Very well.
If you look at what is happening in America, Donald Trump is in Asia trying to meet the Asian tigers to push for policies that are favorable to the American farmers. Right now, American soybean farmers are facing the same challenge that we are facing. You see? But the man is out there trying to negotiate good trade deals with the Chinese.
Very well.
And we know Donald Trump's background. He's a businessman. He came from the business world. And so, with what we are seeing, I think, sir, it will not be a bad idea to maybe grant an opportunity for someone who is more business savvy, more business minded. I mean, this is not to say that the previous governments, presidents and leaders were not business minded, but you know, there are different levels of people's understanding of the private sector.
That is correct.
You see, your question, no, dear, I think, sir, we are looking for people who have practical solutions to addressing problems with the private sector. That is not to say that we know that our current president is doing a lot to promote private sector investments, for instance, with the 24-hour economy, which is very good. It's a lot of emphasis on industrialization and then promoting agribusinesses. That is all good. And so, if we have an opportunity to get someone who is 100% business minded and he can turn the fortunes of the agribusiness industry, I mean, why not? I think everybody will be happy.
That's right.
Everybody will be happy. Not only the agribusiness actors, because everybody will be happy. Because jobs will be created, we'll feel more food sufficient as a country, and we'll have our national pride, and our sector can significantly contribute to national development.
Very well. Memedasi was our quine so, and Mediu AC still Mugusu Ejna Mostand say more who be Papa Bia was an mua and Eddie Moaxi, a bro, a woho, a Mugu Hyan Toya. Yes, still you stand say, and Yadia Farmers Day, more queer for them Hobeshim.
My brother, currently as I speak to you, I am speaking to you from my farm. I have over 500 metric tons of rice paddy in my farm. Bears are eating. The rains are threatening. You know, and this is me. I do 500 acres. Now, imagine the other smallholder farmers who don't have this level of understanding that I have. They are all saddled with their rice in the bush. Now, if we don't find a way of selling our rice, we just have to sit in the bush and then guard it. Guard the rice until we find a buyer. So it is not a case of we just sitting in our luxurious homes and say yeah, Ghana's
Farmers Day.
The
Farmers Day. The Farmers Day. That's right.
Farmers Day celebration. It's just that because of the challenge that has overwhelmed us, we will not have the energy to come. All of us, we will be busy in our farm trying to protect our little investment so that we minimize post-harvest losses and then see how we can carry it to our respective homes.
Mamena Sianopa, and I look forward to speak to you and the another day. Yebesa a George on Simbia to see you to add the betterment of the country. Ayen Kasa Yepe. Meda Sianope.
Thank you so much.
Very well. Nipa minutwe nkomo yi eye Joshua Tuatoba we General Secretary of the Association of Rice Producers and Processors ewo omaimu ena meneno edi nkomo fa wo hawo a aba monten so chese woni eka say it is about 100,000 tons of rice egugu ho a yenya atofo yenhunu de yede ye enso bi eka say so oba beye omampani a we say enkukọ ediemo ye ka poultry feed a nyina fa ho bi mra o ma ye nyina efa ho bi. So when you have poultry farmers trooping into it, buying these maize ahodo rice ahodo omode ya policy wie afrase de koye feed ni ahodo a kan say okay ni on kwa de bia wa busy enyuma e create ono kwantimi produce. Just look at that. We say good morning, happy birthday from a son and daughters. Nana Yao Piasa Bafo, Honorable Nana Ajua Sema Piasa of KNUST. Rama Anina J Piasa of Northridge School, Accra to of Accra, okay, to Mrs. Regina Ohiniwa Sawyer, educational consultant and the former headmistress of St. Lutheran School, Kanda, Accra. God bless mom. Amen. We dear our day ebaye and we say, brother, good morning. Greetings to our humble delegate. We are trusting you to vote massively for Honorable Ken Ohene Ejapon to become the flag bearer. He is the people's choice to win the national election, come what may. Trust and love is happiness all over the way. Uncle Joe, Eddie Free, cap price there, or de ebaye, and on mighty kitchen, it will fear mighty marche.
Oh, me jo seminia.
Boko de.
Nyamiadom.
Very well, very well. Na sante e boy wa, na sante marche.
Me jo seminia.
Na mpa chompo boko de.
Onyame waya mekese.
Very well, very well. Yada yesu ase se enano pay o wakwanya ode emaye na yedi enkomo amesha se free Matthew eso nkomo ayedi yi ene the big agenda bi amede ato se as se obi a wudi ononyamfo ken achie na what susu ye no wadwuma sen a odo be add to nipa na obepese obewi ni no. Taking it from baby a call ye north ho figures buy say obi zero no nyaye obi de betray ye say me to the mouth. So whoever I do ko gina ho ma costed the affairs of ho any wo awutie me a what was your contribution now the apart from say yesterday delegate say delegate enkoto aba delegate no betimi akoto aba ma but wo na wo gina wa hwe say aba no ye be count no de na wo ye wa go humu enye obi anka se kokontokwa but wo mu ani ada ho ahwe ne mam no wa gya sika kire di because at the end of the day sika ba akon abaji no wo police station ho na wakọ no bisa se obekodi sika no mfi ahe but say bi ani pa ne baaye na wonya adwuma you could do adwuma no forever cause so be call retirement kitchen.
I mean fa akonya we na mechia the incoming flag bearer and incoming president of the Republic of Ghana, Kennedy Akompreko Ajapon. Midanyamiasi emo ewo ahondia nyamidi mana odi boy juma wawie ni 5 northern region to we ni na mida nyamiasi me free also anamechia yankasa ye mami Christiana Ajapon. Behind every successful man there is a woman. Mommy or boy juma and a mommy nyamisha na nyami tu wakwendam na misanchia Charles Forsi na michia Natoshi mibia na machia Honorable Dan Jude na mi senior man michia wankasa ni yatifona the year kanu is a very serious issue na ene mi ba ha miti asem we a yenu no oka say was almost 500 acres right ayemi din kakra but hope there is hope. The American chairman said there is hope. Baby Ghana air corner. We need a bold leader. Nipan bounce and Nipanuna military wo ni mukakra. Bounce and Nipanuna she kakra. Bounce and Nipanuna oba na vim wo ni mukakra. Na obe sisan niyama yekom. Why is it that we was school feeding? Nana do the free SHS ba. At then na this kind of your local rice where I hear ni na We can't even send it into the school feeding to feed our children. Yeah, joining in our war, foreign rice war, even there were videos I hear rubber rice. Not the rubber, rice, rubber, rice is no good for our health. We need a board leader who will take agriculture serious and as any panic in the Japan. Because or no, see, he is going to focus on agriculture and other rice, cassava, anyway, now we are who is going to it. I'm sure that under Canada, Japan, importation of rice will be a thing of the past. Even class is about 80%, it will be like 10%. Because you will not get access to that again. We are going to eat our own rice. I think Buhari, the late Buhari, he bound that perfume rice where about Nigeria. And now see the population of Nigeria. They eat their local rice and it boosts economy. And I know so Emma, Juma, any youth no go into a farm because someone say yes, the population of Nigeria. We see here far rice ni we ni namba. You bet you kasa rice no. Would I say every day obi rice. Poultry, yeah, the bibema, yeah, poultry. No. So where we are going, we need a processing plant. And as money in an honorable Keneka say where we are going as a nation, we need to look at agriculture very, very serious, and that is where it's going to help to turn around the fortunes of our economy. Because at the end of the day, yankasa ya local rice no yet to need say 2 Jimmy. So and now call as to adie no kra who perfume rice and now 2 Jimmy. At the end of the day, they have even disqualified the price of the rice.
That's right.
Because instead of us, I just say you say, oh, Ghana made rice. Yankasa ya man din say 2 Jimmy. So say that me say who koto we I'll be who was say who to Ghana rice who niska. Because at the end of the day, I'm saying 2 Jimmy fufu. Now back on top perfume rice. At the end of the day, no, what is the health of Ghana rice and what is the health of your foreign rice? And because of 1 or 2 people, benefit Ghana money in our brand because it's them that export or more exported that rice in our crowing. So, Mr. Say there is hope. And I know Amikano, yenya teachers, yenya lectures, yenya lawyers on better Ghana akunyansu. But when it comes to business on how to change the narrative of this nation, they don't all of them don't have that idea. So Asema Honorable Ken Eko or North, say or the Ministry of Agric Eko North. So say you were not now and now oye President of the Republic at this in the second term. Oye President John Dramani Mahama. Wako free school Ewo North. Ni lifestyle ni nyina wa turn off ehun asase a ewo ho ohun omudo wo no fo president mama hu we ni nyina wo no fo a ode nyiye ohun asase a wo we nyina obedi president obedi vice president he never advocate for that yenya Mamudu Bawumia oye vice president onu wa turn off for so many years onyi wo no for school wo no ni bibia they don't see that vision and what to do to change agriculture obi a free central region and on the all north on asase on we nyina wa say no we can make good use of this. This should tell you the man that we are talking about. So last I think that was Tuesday now many Dr. Kenneth Kono. I never meet Kennedy before but yeah kasa no see Kennedy you obi a odi nama so who ade bia on say we faso wo who live pon be kasa no live we edobe na bet me asasi we yeah so that is a chedi anyami edi ra honorable Kennedy Japan mu a etwa say we should make good use of such chedi no wow and obi aka kataka sem or vision kataka bet me aye we but we don't make good use of onu and now only we are say na here can say kataka o yes kataka o yes you understand so Mr. Ghana for Mr. delegate na say there is hope and as I hope near Canada compare kwa Japan and how can say be say yetu abamaya are we going to protect the vote how are we going
before
to
so be ko hono ma me Emma Jones so ye bo anso akwaba obajo ma che boko de
boko pa minia
very well yebe shift e wo ho bad ma me nyu take our first issue na yedi eho enkomo fa emo ekuafo madua abase almost 1 million tons ewo ho a omo emfanyere ntoye buffer stock for my omo sa buying for sika ma omo and ye kaka ho and do here question na bibisa no I was say a very good question but a trick is kakra because I say ye call for say aden na yemmo obi oye businessman because sane man go ha onim de ode ye
me fa kwenya is na minchiam honorable Ken and in adwuma power could do on off aba nyame koswa nka no ho na minchiam panyufo nso amgofi ha ne adwuma power nso odi
very well
asam ni nyina ne se me ni kan sre delegate ne se baako say or your vision man that can obetimi de adwuma aba me ensan so say or ideas say me nko ade anka yi baako. That is the good terms that I supposed to use. But on amateur on what I say because ye can't vision who asem say brother last me who video be na emma brother show emma aye emu adwuma hwe se ne emu adwuma tie ne den me makofeld saada akọ interview wo na ansana ubetwa emu no be wie kra ebe the process na nkasa say omu ni machines inti wa hwe local or manual process a ofam ansana wanya emu bag back no brother no mu gina social media so pa aban chow say yesrem mo metoye mo emayen
right
me share price na mo de gina me say say me tu car ko ho na me koto bi bego me fie because natural edro bi anim like the way na me brother can say ye the rubber right me ye mo no ne sa me masa ye need obi a owo vision no we lead on man we say you know what da bia na me ka say Dubai doesn't have anything by then. But because of the good leader and the good vision that they have, and Dubai. Ye wo bibia. Mi hu ni said nya kem good leader benyana or vision.
Okay.
And you can't run a country without business. And not yet. And he said ye ni apeja ye man no dia ye nkan hu say ye need obi a owo vision, not only the vision but the business with attach. Enti masa mi hu ni say yera Ken ne time aso na me tietie fam na me hu ne ma ekoso a ubisa asem bi edi ye chiri ho na me pese ye hwe oye onim Asantis are waiting. Fantis are waiting. Nodness are waiting. Because someone make your mind a way. Only niaka. Niaka ni se me no me no. How are we going to protect the ballot?
Very well.
Simple. E hona me ka say sometimes ye tumika na ye dikanya. Ye home ntwen so nka se me dikan ti. But what I say, o ye wie no yere wo ho. Natia humanum ni hu say wetimi awie enti media kamen ko a aside say delegate no a make your decision awie aka ne say yenso ye bebo niema bi hu ban say ye hwe say nia ye dua ye no ye ma okronfo bi ma mewianko. These are the things that we need to say there adwuma no honorable Ken ne wife ne say ye maame wa boadwuma papa yera Ken wa boadwuma yenya yedi akire nyina we are still working hard but niebe ya ne say enkwa nkopie akire no obehwe no na bia adwuma ye nyina na ayekwa enti mesre delegate no yemu bia ye feel say after this yin ye betimi agina boa na ye protect ni ayenya no. That is very important because people are not saying anything on the ground. When they say there's no vision, there's nothing because omani da bibi so. And bibi no omani da so no they feel like last minute. Share sa picture ya omade be kire won off. Oto ya masa ehon onya zero no. Last week na me ka ho asem on TV so say enti sa mpanyifo na lead party no ehu sa picture no omo fele say so are you trying to tell me say what the yema Ghana politics enye bibi se da bia ye to aba ji wasua krono ansa na wohu so obewi ni ana sa na wo ma ode tete wo mana sa na wo pese o man no eya na. But my brother, let me use this opportunity to advise the leaders in this country. Say mesre omo the youth na e basa lato jinfo no omo side story no e dangerous o.
Okay,
brother, what when you see your Cameroon no e serious enti mesre oman na ye chichire na ye bu no ye ma youth no so nia omo pe and se me kasa ansem we nyina kokokosi a udi adanse ye say ampa the youth in this country echusu Canada Japan.
all right,
enti masa mesre ade bia ye yendwene ho say yenchirima enso dan ne ye pede ato wa mom.
very well.
Inti masa me de me feel say asem kakra ne afutuo kakra me de bema ena no pay say yenhwe ni protect ya bana ye beto no. I think say that is the very important.
Right. Medasi was quite so we say happy birthday to Ernestina Ama Isen Bedu. And when you're 26 years, we every papa Elder Daniel Bedu and our mama Dickness Grace Bedu, when we are Gideon Bedu and Emmanuel Bedu, Faye Daniela in Shra Bedu, and so a Kamukwa, sorry, and I worship at the Church of Pentecost Shekinah Glory Assembly, Housing Down District, Medina area. May the good Lord protect and guide her. I wish her long life and good health. May God give her more wisdom, more knowledge, and divine favor. God richly bless you, Edia. And also, Eddie Eba and Anope Eba support to Jumadi no any. Good morning to Nanaya, Old Ashoman Sunday School, listening live ewo and Anope. Mebana fe Nana Santi waha na Nana Santi Swedi Nkomo bra. Mighty Kitche and so eka ho be good. Happy birthday to Lucky Upon Down. So this is coming from your grandma AC Bamboo of Asimfusu Dumpim. Edia ode ebaye eni yentie sankomo imra.
Deɛ yɛ me gane sɛ yɛkɔɔyɛ no abiebie yɛni miahunu nneɛma ɛkɔɔ so 2023 sɛ ne edi kan 2023 sika na yɛwura kan de kɔɔ koraa se ɛmfa ma delegate ɛmfa nyɛ ɔmo TNT no bebree nsa nka sɛ sika no yɛtɔ so mmienu ne sɛ baabi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo to aba no bi ma yɛwura kan ɛnso yɛanka yɛ ama no ɛnma gyidi sɛtiefoɔ ɛte deɛ meka yɛ ase abatoɔ deɛ wana ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ campaign ma amanfoɔ no gye wodi na yɛgye wodi wie a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtoma yɛtoma wa ɛyɛ wasɛdeɛ wa woyɛ candidate no ubeyi nipa the systems a good place to ensure say yɛtoma wa ne nsa ɛwɔ sɛ yɛkan ma wo sɛ yɛkan no yɛsɔto akan ama yɛ record ama wo ɛna na wadwuma abawieyɛ wedeɛ yɛnhu ne saa with all due respect majority of the places and many of them especially in northeast that time no the establishment candidate it make us say the ya tu nyina no candidate bi nya zero candidate baako no efa ni nyina yet especially northeast onya 100% in so many of the places na enye nokre enti say ya kwako hu ni say no afei the better of course your strategy there meeting fan trouble me a member of the elections committee intima bay ye meeting na ya class ye hu kwan ya e befa so na ensema ye funu de ya ti anko ye 2023 no kwanya befa so a yebetimi asise ni yie ama 1 oma wase ma omu TNT no dika ne beduru omu nsam taze ni kade tosu mienu ne se omu beto aba na enya se ebehunu omu enti omu ma meto aba no omu beba beto omu tuwi a kwanya befa so a aba na omato no yebekan ya rekodo e dia ma candidate bia no sa nkomo no yebedi na me wase ye no yaye
Oman 107.1 FM so any 1 after 8 no watwa ba pon sima no ba ko ma mintie every na asante yeboa eho na asante akwa babiem
ye no a
boko
onyame adom
ye de jase de di kan ya me no di ho nkomo for industrialization tie pharmacy ya me no mo ekasa ya wo masem a wo mo eka ene se nyankopon ya adoma December e be ko room na wo se di farmers day wo mo enko adan ya wo mo about 1 million tons of rice ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ ɛkɔ ɛnso yɛntɔe nti ɔwɔ fomu a de wadua nso aso no a aba na wɔsɔ bɔ ɛno nso ho ban nti nyade a wɔbɛkɔ yɛbisa sɛ all these things are there a ɛwɔ sɛ businesses itimi travel ɛwɔ ɔman yi mu wohwɛ ɔmo asɛm yɛ ɛyɛ but ne da so wɔ hɔ de mo
ɛyɛ Ghana sɛm oka na ɛyɛ asefem ebi sɛ ade abaakwa me sɛ onyame ɔbɔyɛ sɛ ne nsa so ana wama yɛn bibi afɛ ne adwen ɛne nyansa ɛne nimdeɛ sɛ de betuma explore ewiase enyina enti nkrɔfo yɛ nneɛma bebree ɛde hyɛ Awurade ɛnonyam but unfortunately yɛn yɛ ha no ayɛ te sɛ de bia no yɛ create problem sɛ de yɛ ne yɛbɛyɛ committee na committee ni so ekofa hwema na de ka eka na de ebre farmers asem ewukroma okasa woka eye asefem efise nipa na eku a yembu omo pa ba ko wo yekroma eye befo okay eku adwuma ne afa ne say punishment na okase emu aka amemmoa na edi nso threaten wahwa na akosei it means say bebu sem asem o kan say okwadwofo kwatati anchen na kosua bibi no yan yante ene if you say in times of a o store in Dubai ni bi said de be ya ahokyere na okom ba why dem ma fall on and then asane ne papa pani bi Dr. Kluche edin komo na yen nyina yemim say opa emoni niema America wontumi yomu emfim emo aya yen kraba no ebi wadi be 20 years or silos mu na opeson onyin fi ono fa fufuro ngumu a sa wo pebesia sa wo kram ne ye de anu bia ma ne ye de abaha na wo akuafo no ye ntone de ye wo school fo a ye school feeding na ye nya duane mom miwa ye wo mo a wo nwure mu a ye nya atofo a epro me pacho wanye bia no so ye Nyankopon na wo soro a den atemu na de be ma yen okay won eno na honorable akompreko ekase silos enye si enye bi okroma me bi wa ha obi a watena esremu da me matena yendida nasia rice meal na wo yendi kwamu ho won why you go back to the script and ask yourself what is wrong obi nchechero say farmer A una wo supply emu ewo eye etiwa east anase kwapem south amefi no una wo supply mu etiabu girls training college ewo ho benkum nifa school se wo ho no una wo supply mu okay obi na ba ko fa fifa mu ho farmer no so supplier no so ba so employ crofo mo be de emo ne be ko baabi job creation no anu enye magic wand but minim de aya yen yedwen so ade wensu no abeye bibi de wo ka kire farmers ne say unim fa usika fa ye bibi foforo
that's right
ebasa ekom ene bede yen na ubekra emu okra matches okra toothpick we are wasan complaining say dollar ekosoro na kede ne yen fankoto oh intermediate mesre it is time you betie the honorable ekanse agriculture is the way forward revolutions are now say take place in no agriculture are standing out before the industrial agric revolution industrial and that's to say or tech revolution ewiasi now agric there no I help human beings till this day why not go back to it that's all that is saying very well na wonim me de eka eye teshinungwa planta Ghana water focus si ye de twi eponsu yes ye ne costs any ayinti no, you're shutting it down.
That's right.
Now, so we share planes, yeah, if you kwa flower, asase e da ho. Na insu yi etra dam na ekobopum. Eyi fawo. Common sense chiro say fa insu no wa ho. Na fa bi eye irrigation. Na de aka no brabenom. Debi. Misi obi bia wo pin so mi esisa plant wo nungwa no. Onyame ofa abon nchew.
Okay.
Eye awoho se bebi eye dui se yakotwe eponsu. Meanwhile, senso na epona wo kotwe no just less than 200 kilometers. Inso fresh ne kobopum. Nanye kotwe de kobopum ni na. Osi dabi. Tina mibisan onyame oboye se nseso. Enkrofo ye niema hye ne nunyam. Ade na yenko ye die. Ye create problem ema ye ho. Why? So, intimacy farmers assembly uko America population efidi eye farmers no omundu maybe even 6% of the population. And so omu aduane to be hwe wiase. Ye de ye ya Nyankopon su ye friends omu de ibi. Wada no edi boayen. Ye do wiaburo edo ayi ebro. Still yetim asasi edaho naturally ebe nwa be mebi bai na aba. Ukraine and tokosim krano o supply wheat. Na ubisa ho se neti ye kra aden. That's where the honorable Akumpreko factor comes in. Agric is the future and we need to look at it critically. Na your respective farmers. Mesre obia wati America opa biso mu ye tundra ne pick up sakakraka nyina no aho no farmers no
ene
yusu aha wo frantoma na wo ko bank kra ya assign say ene akuafo nye dwuma ye hwew wo nipa kro na asan ko na ko suit na betwa ntro
oba very well.
Onyame hu ya mobo.
Very well. We say happy birthday to Mrs. Fidelia Kwansa, former deputy youth organizer NPP Ekuapem South constituency. Nidia odi eba emeba na femini market kiche atwa enkomo so Dominion herbal powder. Ena me de ma ona no pese ye mo homodin pe Dominion herbal powder ne bi enonom na enko ye emfa emaye na Dominion herbal powder de ya ne se enyi ya ndo ahodo ena free ye so ye diabetes ahodo afi blood pressure mojabro so stroke enwudie yare no ena heart related diseases ahodo a hayen ewo yakoma emuo no sa Dominion herbal powder eyi ni nyina e de free ho na de obeye ni pe Dominion herbal powder ne bi eto na unya tobia anopa bia no hiti nsuo kakra oye ne se de wutwa tea no na fe esa 1 teaspoon efa gum 25 mg no na fe enonom no na anopa ne anwumre fire oti na ode enom ye hwede besie Dominion herbal powder ne ebo apa mo ahoden so ema otimi gina na so your number 1 general well-being supplement am de emo na anopa yi eye Dominion herbal powder akwada wanya mfinhia dumie no eba ase de wonya bi onom bia enye yi sanso na oba tan ya wo makwada nufo enum bi afi wo opemfo nso amenum bi Frey ne pebito herbal shops pharmacy shops ahodo nyina bi ewo ho 0543158195 0543158195 ana 0249591843 0249591843 Dominion herbal powder onya bi no mebebo apa anopay ebeboa wo so Oxity International College school ba kwa mekamfo de ama wo for say ada ne yetena ho mankwada na be adeso de ama ye daache mesro Oxity International College de mekamfo school de ama say ye kire akwada na de ma ebedu sa akwada ne be wie school na wo ye nurse ni mapa registered general nurse ne demand dispense medical laboratory technology de kan afa dispensing technology so nyina eka ho bi ye healthcare certificate ahodo pharmacy assistant and home base so eka ho bi ye kire short course be marketing and communication, journalism and media studies, cinematography and practical development so eka ho bia ICT so ewumu bi ukita wasi nsɔhwɛ no mu nkonimdie SSC die no abetim de aba mature student so ɛka ho bi regular session ɛwɔ hɔ anopa ɛne anwummerɛ so ɛwɔ hɔ saa so na weekend session so ɛka ho bi adenta SDA junction hɔ ɛna obehu 30 to 10 190 30 to 10 school mu 5 minutes no ɛna obehu no Oak City International College Freya yes school fees border from 0204 239 493 0204 239 493 0267 975 014 0267 975 014 na oni Oak City endwetwe enkomo mame nkwa ahoma so mra tew na yemedi enkomo a yemedi edi ama ono nyina free MPP amanyoko no emu mame ne owura William Yamwankobo nkomo ye director of finance and administrator ewo MPP amanyoko mu no ye secretary edema the MPP election committee director memo achiano pay.
Good morning konia o voice wa chiri pa minu so wa brutradia
afede otiminka
bakakra
very well I'm sorry dempa
said the kakra
right anopaye ni sobra wanyamaye a woni edi enkomo kakra de kan yenhwe ekuo no eye the election committee ehye ya moye se obia or falling into the MPP no mu a wo akwanya so beto aba wo ye delegate efa mamra na no mko amendi ye ni mu no saa validation amokoye ye wadaroma mudi ne nyina aba na wie ye hunkomobo ekosi sen
yo ni ameda se mechia wati efo ya na kwa sene a wokan after ye amendment no so the period between yeah qualified in 2026 January 31st presidential election and national primaries are reckoned. Constitution new amendment amana kwanya se otimi to be no or register meeting abeka say na deadline on the 19th and I find extended you following that no committee no the commitment is fair and then she also process no I very fair any transparent any credible you know and who did me say na you be validation you be verify your vision for no na I think so you validate you that exercise no so from the 20th na nyame ya adomo a 31st now that is the range time frame I say that me no ka say no team bia you need to every the receive your reports from all the team lead process is very very smooth and very successful this time say for the first time so this exercise we including all the presidential candidates no
okay
almost submitted almost reps by Nadia na SO muni say almost reps no so fi constituency ni ebi ni mo hold positions our constituency ni that are former executives and we talk of historical experience in the data a year na until you go through all the process no what near your guidelines are you use step by step Emma say obi wo hon mo a what the party next at check or some until imagine and said or your executive a big hold the volunteer position na that time maybe a vacancy be that into a fair war so sa yinimuno until now money is you free say long service no qualified until they no na anchor for no and so at the application number until we are not reaching a moment here say no you can't form my executive sir you can't one validly elected and I said the National Executive Committee no was a constituency on certain positions to be on my appointed like deputy women organizer appointment deputy Nasara into those people now committee executive committee appoint you or more qualified as part of the constituency executive committee. It is own performing and now won't be a part of that group and as a team now, and as executive committee now, won't qualify until we are not or Matia or Mohase. Until you have time a year all this and we say really painting. It is appointed for 2 months. Once the whole cap, and yet they will be until you've been also on more now. Now, it's a constituency based activity or constituency executives now, including the presidential candidates. It may boy, it may identify your bush for so I would say, so far so very good. Now you will few IT related issues. Like could be on man, not name spelling, or say IT officers no. And enter the details of delegates and I say executives no. It name it here William Yamwano. It's a essence also. And so obetro no akweni Williams Yamwa.
Okay.
The Yamwano is H also. Into be na Williams na Yamwano one for H answer so into all these entries no data entries no discrepancies no resolve we will be also the phone number and so na wrong na fix it. Until I will say on the whole no process no very very smooth and very very transparent.
Very well.
And you're tasking all the presidential candidates and also say areas no more buy and no more representative or more candidates no at each session and say almost and file or more reports and from or more candidates no. Na se bibi wo ho no so a on pese on the talkata so a no matter the abra committee no then we look into it may I resolve. We are hoping said yes we are resolve all IT related challenges na those new former executives no so bi no ho no mo a man capture man form applications number e bin so on ma more upload or more pictures no forms. All these IT related issues. It is a IT for no resolve all these things then we will be able to get the total number of people and as a delegates on the participating election. Meaning said me can we actually meaning so next question will be some say that
that's right.
And he may address him and some about the Bisan market or mother and son in this manner.
Very well. Very well. Eti we no we be say what next? Ma compiling a we na fe na mo de provisional arbon e be ba say afi obi anye obi anko party office nko hwe say ni din a na wo say bam abam ansa na final one na etimi aba na.
Okay, enti we na ye de bam ye de ma ye looking at next month mid November no around that time second week one ye de provisional e be ma all the aspirants and as a presidential candidates now. Now I'm also almost detailed assessment and evaluation of it. Almost verify because I'm more reps our constituencies and to almost the reps no constituencies now the issue of data no and as a information a woman no accurate. Say almost identify be like say Obiaka economic but at the time I hear verification, it's I'm betting you draw your attention with evidence or proof. It does not mean some will be able to say.
That's right.
It means to make clerical challenges and errors, and also on betting you draw your attention. The comparison to say it be a former, you make sure say exact people now. Qualify that this new amendment obi abeshim na also on factor and also on success so on so and also I'm going attention now we will look into it and resolve it idea ba kwa e ho no am pese me kan say obi ho no na or multiple status the multiple status am make am wasam say we panelize from constituency I say be a constituency secretary or constituency chairman. If you hold mono, Obaba here regional executive. Ofi hon mono and now Obaba be MP. Ofi MP no and your man appointment. Say or your minister and I said deputy minister. Ofi hon mono in pimping or your constituency no. And what you were the minister, it was your former minister also. If you want mono, after your imprinting or your constituency, no, council of elder, and as elders in the chairman. It is this person who will our performing. It is on our qualified so the core region, Abumu as a regional, a former regional executive, or qualified so be a former constituency executive, or qualified so be a former MP. Or qualified or two about former minister and as a deputy minister. But you have the most current rule. It in this at this instance, no, a constituency, no, council of elder and as a patron. It is all the rule now performing in yes, no correct. But you be choose the most current one and then you're active and or abon no better. It is money panning multiple entries.
Okay.
The Nipano they appear one.
Very well.
One.
Very well.
Offer General Secretary, for example. General Secretary, I a former regional youth, deputy youth and regional youth. And that's so national General Secretary. It's in the current status of the General Secretary. And to about as a national officer, as a General Secretary, but on Kotuaba as former Ashanti Regional Youth Organizer.
That's right. I say, my strategize near my ye at the Amati. When you are Makoye no Sanwa Yevino. Committee Sugusu monitor near ma say abatono ebekono said ye penwo. Nano many Euro Joe Susu ebon komoma or say what tea dwemu as chairperson. Era Joe Seusu.
Oh, okay.
I mean, any bon komoma or yes, say. Brought tea dwemu di abato no be kono said ye pen one be cockroaching. Eja, wow, no money dim common, a dear susu be and mosusu, a dear kahon say, more abato no ye free and fair, or be a mube no naya basobody, any a day more.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Speaker, the chairman, and no other person or Wakano. Thank you, as some waka. Na wasi ni jinare na mbusu ameka ho asem eti eno no kire se na keke maye akwa pa na kwafo na mom sim die waka nsusu ni timupo ene die wase atwo se obema si pepepe na meka ho asem. At the end of the day, Ghana for na bi hu we say NPP say 2023 the presidential election, electoral college, and then November 4th. One more educated your party members, more have encounter. And I'm not for say the process is very smooth, transparent, and fair. And this time around, there will be improvement. We expect to say, you're looking at the area, so because you should be seeing benchmark now. As a party, you grow it, but you're calling and Yama a pepua, and the decision, the issue was saying at the end of the day, we now that's the fact I say, indeed, process now you're free and fair.
Of our menacing no pay, yen to abandon me, yan commodity, and I will be with Juma as a finance and administrator director, no yan commodity. A because wedding common, a could say, ye benyan or said ye penwa man, you semi, man, pay me that's a pa.
Yes, that's what
Nipa menetwetwe nkomo yi eyura William Yamwa na we director of finance and administrator edema NPP amanyuku no sanso ye secretary edema the MPP election committee a omo ehwese ometo aba na omanya opani obedi MPP amanyuku no emuno no nkomo dwumadi ba kom de si omani so a ekodi hu nkomo eye validation se wo wabeye wabesom party no wakonya bia eso no obeka ho se obeto aba yi bie no ona omunyina skata ntafe ni yakobo abo omunyina ano na yahwe babia ebeko akosie Kingdom Herbal Center no pema me enkamfo fama se Kingdom Herbal Center de ye dwumadi a yedie ene se yedi no pa na bebadwa ma so ma dodo no anya bi anom na 15 years ni ene yedi garlic ayi nro a dodo no a enum bi na esa omnyarewa yedi Kingdom garlic capsules ene ne bites na abadwa ma so Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules and a Tremendous Capsules so ebeka ho bi na Kingdom Garlic Capsules ne de eyin enyarewa ahodo ne de free so e boost immune system no ma onya ahoden anxiety sa ahodo afei stress a ewe ye so no wo ye adwumatum sa mpawa bre wonya sa Kingdom Garlic Capsules ne bi no mu a ebebo apa cholesterol ewo ye mu srade ahodo nti wo ha wo ye kese mesro wonya bi no mu ebetimi atete so e de amawo afei stroke nyuye yare no so eyi e de afro so sanso na ewo Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules and the hot power capsules na mema no a wo motie mi de wo nya bi nkankan na driver form transe na wo mo etwika no eche kokwantempo akese na tenten no bo no musisi osi otimi so ne sisi na se wo twene mu a no nya aduru ententimi nsa enfro pe Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules ne bi eno no munya bi no mo ebo mo pa afei nso be ma ebo mam o mema yemu ejina na sipi wo ho de mekan yi afei mental stress enso eyi e de free so na emma wa hode mapa emma otimidie onwuma ahodo nyina Tremendous Capsules ne de emma no menstrual disorders bosome beso a na adane ajajo etwa mesro ya no be hu say wiase na adwuma wo ye ne munye wo de bi but ya wa woti ewo mu no mesro Tremendous Capsules ne be no mesanso siesiu emma o maaye mu eye maaye na afi yatimi abo manigye abafie Okanshi Drugland, Kimbeni Avenue, ho ena ubehunu yen, oko drugstores, herbal shops ahodo, pharmacy shops ahodo ni nyina kwa, onsabenya Kingdom no pay ebi. Ya frey 0275-804-064, 0275-804-064, 0302-938-153, 0302-938-153. Na oni Kingdom and Chunkomo Kingdom de osi, no challenger. Franco Trading Enterprise aropay, me de mouse say, ye kwa ye ba de betia, beti radio ahodo so man no de ande de tie o se kope machines papa eto ho de ne papa efie phones ahodo aye ton de ama no be Nokia, Samsung, iPhone, Smart TV range from 32 ekosi 100 inches. Franco air conditions ahodo ewo ho range from 1.5 ekosi 2.0 and after 2.5 HP enso so ewo ho na air conditions ahodo ni nyina achie ne yo chest freezers ahodo enso ewo ho ayede ema wo sanso so na yewo washing machines ahodo, microwaves ahodo, blenders ahodo, CCTV camera mpacho nya bi hye wo fie na entimi emwa obe monitor proceedings from afar but wo hu de ekoso e wo fie we Franco ye gi ahudi nti ama 40% discount say obeto ne ma ho asa ne ma we ne de eche wo discount wo mu no free 0246422338 0246422338 0555 939 311 0555-939-311 na oni Franco endwetwe enkomo na me ko Facebook a amanfo messages ahodo mo di abani Kofi Ajiman Blackman ese otie yen ewo pig farm when so your friend Bernard Nia Saro say good morning say I am watching you live from Russia follow who knows road say ono dia ode aba follow who knows road didie onim kwantempon no achi now we say Joseph Asamoah Denchi, why are we doing this to ourselves Ghanaians? Why do we purchase rice from foreign countries for consumption rather than ours? When did we become Indians, Philippines, Thais and others to enjoy their rice? Honorable Japan, please, we are waiting. We are waiting We are waiting for you to come and save our Ghana. Good morning, dear Ebaini. Friends of Kansas City, dear, was good morning, Commodore. We are still appealing to NPP delegates to choose Honorable Kennedy Japan ahead of the four. Also, dear Ebaini Richard Martis join the winning team, Honorable Ken. If not Ken, let's forget it, you. But Onwankasa can say, if not no, yenya the only thing I say enkoto aba emfa enyu. Ma menkwa homa somra na mene na asantime wie nkomo a yebebo ewofie ha. Ma mene engineer Dr. Kwesi Abiesi emo nkomo na engineer Dr. Kwesi Abiesi eye chairman de ma MPP ad hoc committee. Nanu mene ne bo nkomo na yehwe baby ankomo ne bra ye boye nsunsanso akoduro party no campaigns ahodo a omo ye din aba na eyabasobode anase jansem ba komenu bi wo ho a eye afutu odebema engineer otimi nka no pay amemwache me pa cho mpombo kode
nyame adom me ho ba ebo
Jasi pay so yeni sobra wanyama yense uni di nkomo na anu ye di nkomo obra steering committee anase committee ba kwa we MPP manyukum no so hu wonyam team ad hoc committee se beda no na muni dwuma emwama ho ye bia ewo party no campaigns ahodo emu no yenhwe ma eto entwa menu ka sei na dwumadi de hye mo nsa no ekọ wadaroma
Juma Tajuma Diano, so far, a yara because I can that new kind. A problem by assurance so far, improvement about Omukasam. Now, almost she got one, almost supporters. Now, my community may be or a control, Papa, so it was a mother, there was a million I can get. Tagano, Bekoye.
Dear now, quite back whom you know be enya control, I was so as a pinpoint here, you be the train and had the trend baby now far, and Shadam war campaign communications.
Oh, supporters, one more, a year or more, as far as you know, not being here, over excited. It is a more better, more Nipano, who, in the Oma, or Mariana, both me again. And I know, more, Coca. Obi fufu ọhụụ asem bi wọ ha na obi bi wọ hɔ nso a na ano ahye nti yɛdugu so encourage wɔn sɛ wɔn mmɔmmɔden ɔsɛ mmɛka wɔn nipa ho asɛm ne wɔn ayɛ ne wɔn bɛtumi ayɛ instead of wɔn opponent no ho ade yɛhyɛ no nanka who shall be one attack Nipa Bako, but so far, I don't say no conform. You do some friends, more money, you say, especially Nipa Bako, you, obedience, I say, Okaka, Obi Wachoma. Tendency is in the back so go for better reply. Now I'm a crazy. Yeah, problem is the first you I can't see first one here. I can't see but that against other parties a bad thing. They become a book. And Nuna is Kuswa, they say, yeah, we'll call. Be a country camp. You know, we saw Akata.
Right. Akwese Ghana ha ono bi koto aba na ekwa kansi a susu se bi asa nipa na be ye otamfo generally ye ko general elections asa na ya na trend no TNT the adult committee no say for that matter no enye adwuma ense se ye soso na ye didinti na mo hya se de free mo party mu yi
When you see Akanya, I pretend here, Akonya told a pushing, Munyamo, when you are also Pataja of Rakujano, and we know prayer. In Yato, we did in a term, and I told Becca, no one someone yet. We have to have you when you I need not only the yarn, going to have enough. Or the need to be better. Into yeah, call around near for you, one, so minute, one guitar, one in Casa. Who's adding then possible into it.
Very well. Ye kwa ni mwe mwashada mede we kra won komo no mwashada a pinpoint to be ewo mo MPP amanyuko no mu a how consistently or canon nsem no embase on fact embase on ebia policies and ideology but I say particular persons bi na nipa no fa obetena ase a obeka om ho asem a mo ahese se nipa no betwe no ede no aba mo anim na makɔsen no ewo ne dwumadi mu
na ebi ho sana ebi ma ya o any extra wo nti already no Atlas no be edibia ako course the share control cancer and then I have to na we say a teacher bi wo ha
very well. Enye prudent say be amoni aspirant no be kasa na matches we dey nkan ye fisem teja ad hoc committee wo ho to say mo ben ayon ne ma bi atise nti communion free court na camera mo committee nanim na mo hwenka na asodwe mra ana seja akwese obi go obi hu fi bi nti ye mamra no and deal with that aspect no
we are with me and we are yeah, that is but Ninia Munu, the Opo Quarter, course of that country out there. The was also processes that party no work for dealing with test grievances. And then I need you with the Abba court. And she who say eventually the battle.
Vero Ijine ama na asia no pay na menkase mani sobra wanya ama yabonkom ye koye no bibi eba na wo se eba bedi hu komo aye ntwentwen na ase se ebeto nsafre wo na yedi nkomo
yo mente da aso tem bia mu bia ekeke mu bia mu ba ebeka
right me da sepa nipa menenu twetwe nkomo eye engineer Dr. Kwesi BAC we chairman de ma NPP ad hoc committee ye kohweye so omdwumadi a omahya ase no amakomu ye ene bokoye bre we ye no no mo pese NPP manyuko ne ba no so I bit the fact say e ba but still bi aye say omo nhyeda aso nhyeda nte ade de but ye di hu enkomo na we say good morning commodore the man you are interviewing is not courageous to hold the position. He should call a spade, not a small spoon. Pass salute the work him the or the buyer. There are so many ways of killing a cat. What they are one of your phone poor wokuno. What they say could come the idea bonnet so okun. Udin so the yes, udin so quite day. Sadi tuma obetimi abenu nsuo no a so obekwa kwawe sadi na nususu wewu and there are so many ways of killing a cat and they say obeka no boko so obeka no kakra kese no nyina no eyemkomo no and I need we Rita Pia was say good morning my uncle please how is your family I wish all MPP members all the best dia ode ebaye eni na Spanish garlic mixture in the capsules so ewo ha me de ema na no pese pebinum na emwa wo na de umba akose Spanish ginkgo capsules no eno say ya anti aging se wonya binum a wo ya brand ana se wo ya baba awa anampo mampani a ema wonyi hwehwe enko ntem to behu obi pa nto so ya basiriwa na so no okọ ne ba bia eba mrewai omoforo be poko mfomu eba nyina eye Spanish ginkgo capsules ena eboa wo mobekọ na ma me biti ne store anase ne shop ano na wo bon calculator no osese niema ede ma wo se ma mi na ne ede eye Spanish ginkgo capsules ena ama watimenya ahotoso a wonyi hwehwe enko soro increase blood flow ewo yimu ema ye kaka niema ewo Spanish ginkgo capsules no afei so baby they say Spanish garlic mixture na capsules na de wa wotata se a wonase tata ye afei wa wota gunso ntentem kase ye ewo so hypertension arthritis afei obu okasa na enka edi kasa na chi no enhye da nhye nkran ma wontie no okasa no a wo kan mesro se obepe Spanish garlic mixture na capsules ne bi anonom obu ho so oda wotu nkrom pa esa obi oda ben okra ya na osuro won so a obi da ben wotu nkrom ya pebi efa ma no na wononom na munyina munya asomdwe ewo fie oba menstrual disorders no pebinom na entisa ha no se dwuma ho a obetimi asore ye dwuma waka bosom ne be so kra no obi enhunu se bibisa aba Spanish ginkgo capsules and Spanish garlic mixture no de eboa adasapa we achira kwan hello heba ewo kanshi draglin tinated heba ebi ewo repashe ba enso so ewo draglin o kanshi hwa wedama heba ewo ashama na Ekus pharmacy and a House of Drugs kanso afon kodu card pharmacy dependable heba home ewo Medina kanso abenop pharmacy and a Gapsin enso so okwa unsabetimi akabe ewo kufodua 0266114111 0266114111 one Ghana Spanish garlic mixture empenifo endwetwe enkomo Building Planner Designs Limited boayen na Building Planner Designs Limited de make kache wa no ene se abusua e wo so utimi nya asase edi se wonya asase ade na ba ye wo so dan sie ena wo se sintini ese obi fimo ye bisa ne dan ne na japade be so pa cho se bo homodi pebi to of ja oma ene abusua no na ya tro odi abo ho na ya bodin se a kontunsi no wa masama kwantempo no se won sase wo Building Planner Designs Limited yi sanso na abri akuapem ye won sase ne bi wo tutu akuapem ena obosomase wo akuapem ye twetwa sase ne ye eda ye pa na ne bo so eda fom ye yi ya kwan so atototo so de se ubetobie na opɛ kwan ede woni ama fa so be su dan a enye ayi kra ho kire ena de ba oso yesanso architectural drawings ahodo ede ema ye wo training school a yetete nkwada wo draftmanship na AutoCAD ahodo enti bo ho mode fa kwada ne bra na yentete no saa kwan no so ebema kwada ne benyi no wo ne nsa no adwuma ama wo ye adwuma de ama obi draw down site plan de ma wa hwiska wogye fa be dan Building Planner Designs Limited na yentete wo so kama 0242 341216 0242 638 638 now on the Building Planner Designs Limited empany for entwetwe enkomo na ya asante eguso ewo eha na
yes
ye di nkomo ahodo but ye target ye de na ye ka kire adasa ene obi o ye delegate se susu ampa sempanifo ye omade omoye nyina nkomo aye bo nyina no ye ultimate se yebenya kandini obenya no no so eye orumanyanfo ken enti wo a wo na fam ubonto aye ka senye won so input to get him elected no ene de he
well me sure say Tim Ken are aware of the tax that is ahead of them and komo akoso say obi baby ohonoma previous primaries no onya bi na mom no omotro zero na ade you know there is this saying say we are made wise not by just recollection of the past but the responsibility for the future ya ka say de omodi no omuni nkode achi no ya bo ho ban esi de besua fim and are important it will be ya sound say on the day of election jina constituency A polling station B na ya wadwuma no don't take your eyes off the place
okay
o pata wo play no ene wo obi nso a obechoro ono so o make sure say de so churo bia no obechoro ene wo kasamafo nso a ebekasa ansa na dane ebeto aba no eduso o kasa oni ye de wo beye nyina eno ana delegate no oti ana ohwe no akoto aba no eno ne de hia sisi ye nipa ye be yamfom so enema bi besisi just relax na da wo ho so ewo mu edan make say ye Christopher mimi de enye papa if me ndi asem ne so bebre ye Christopher no ye weapon nyina ye de fight osefo no ne mpaibo in this contest de ni nyina ni obafi wani na obeye enida ho se de yemfa wo sekan enwa nanka etino ye kasa ye papa akase agriculture industrialization a key a obe use to unlock the potential of this country. The son of Paya Camber agriculture, I am more egu a fomu, a bigu fear, yenya atofo. Meanwhile, common so dear. Now, maybe so, but Malia some more kinds and the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty.
Okay.
Or you're right, and also wrong. And this is exactly what Honorable Eka. So, winning. Anye biano eye den ya sade anope na make anope midi kankan no fama asante ebo a me wo asendom pem ya wo asen training college wo ho ya wo secondary schools e wo ho enti azumi say me na me supply omo emu no enwo situation ye wo mu sese after all Ghana constitution ye ntro ba bia say kotomo a ya tro ho ayi friend saying eben perfume rice dabi
okay
yen die wonie enye se eye mo bone obi a we test made in Ghana rice bia be catch us eye
right
na mum se de eye niam no edine niam a ye de beto ho no kra no eye na ye asefem branding eye key enti obeyia emabui bebre eye marketing ebe aye a omuni adwuma eye se farmer no nim se me wo supplies ni niam he will need a marketer a obeboa no enti e bia se de ode code kane no ya branding kra ma ohu a se neti akola ba ku yi na fi unemployment professionals no eso farmer no so we need more hands akwa na nko ni adwuma okoy galamsey no we yi ba mienu afim so just calculate it across the country enye amonkoa enye ma bebre
it is say aban ba ya woka say obema headmasters no ne headmistress na akoto mu nuane na ho bi mfaso ni
exactly and it should win obi a wo ye ebia supplier na say construction na eyi no ye wa yi bi oho no mo say to aniema no within the district and baby ema wo adwuma no why because ye mpese wudi adwuma ya ma wa ha no ma ye pese boost local economy no na wafa na wo ba beto niema wo ya ma wo asen south o se me ko ye friend saying aguna east akwakoto niema na me dia be ye adwuma o de wo empower
bisa say headmaster wote Accra Academy onim supplier no wo baby de say asendom pem ho a wo kan onim no nipa wadofo no but ye wo group a o ma hye da chinya kohwe sankofo nyina o munim say oba be fa ne mode aba no o say headmaster na enko chin
person that no ni chi no eno nkyere say headmaster no na wo be ko ni nyina ne say ye wo sisi say ye pe newspaper we don't necessarily have to go out there see a quarter paper and once say you vendor bi wa ye ne be kasa say suppliers every morning it is saying na omoye no enu nti na government no set a buffer stock and na yes so maybe a call for Ghana Food Corporation or whatever maybe your office eti eno no so aha ye wo depo ha eti den na obeye enu say watch raw eti no Accra Academy Laboni St. John's Grammar School me formal school ye no every week bia ye emo ebia $10 ye banche ye de emole ebia kilo sisei eno asetam so normal supply na won so akotu esika no eno boa ema payment no ebia wuntua with check bibia ye audit wa eye na wo ka cha ne say ebia onko no nko edwa so ɛna nkurɔfoɔ bi kɔ public account a almost to kwan ato fuel ɛma yɛ bi sɛ ɔmo sɛ na na ewiase na mo drive atwa ho ahyia na oh these so we open doors we are and nkurɔfoɔ will take advantage of it but say ya structure nneɛma ni nyina ɛna ɛwɔ hɔ no ma farmer A me supply eben store enuane no ɛwɔ baabi wo pese wo tɔ wo komodo na wo kɔ wakɔkɔtɔ wɔ hɔ no say me so kra no me watɔ me dream post harvest losses ehu adia eku yen eyesa opa yen fa camera enko market hanu fruits apro a egu ho ohu bedwiro enu pokra na ka apro no empro ye recycle e de ye feed emma emwa edi na emwa no so aba behwe yen eno kran so ye tumi nye eho na honorable catcher say you know what bibie no e wa agric mu a eco waste
that's right
and na agric environmentally friendly so yendua ene brobe wayera ewie no said ye okroma na spiritual bayera for na akotu aduro na ye nto bayera nti na brobe ayera
omenken so kra yera
bayera wosrim oni brobe omu tweka wen eni ho ni nyina ne se efom na ye tu na de chemicals se no ena manye me bi fim and it's been established
say ma ye de go farm inputs ahodo a de egu yesu ye ne ma nyina so
hwe wonim it's been established now say kontombre ni ne ma bi a efi ba bi ba no enye
that's right
kontombre ni ehu ebe kokoko mu se kokoko no so edua bi ho
nyaado no nyina kom da
ebe kom
very well
enti sese no ede na ekofa bre how do you stop these things by giving the youth and as any panel will know an option say me wo option papa e de ma health wise one kasa ho beto me osi oyeye kwa na we kwapia ekoye kwa yi eno wadogu sese kro no wonu no ho da bi yempese beba enu nti ena komodo your friend is saying company wo ho omo de omo tokuafo ne ma nyina na omo store na wo baby kama ensay so we nyina eyade a ye papa oka go out there and sell this to the delegates na omo hu say ade we no wa promise say enkane na mo bre e de party ni ba power ebi kura na wo per scholarship ama wo ba na wunya osisa time no etwam
all right
emere ne so a ni nyina ne se one omu nyina ekọ social contract se wonim se edu na mentumi anya misi hanom biwa munye mi hu ono so mpese ebe ni hu nti no he will do well to fulfill that promise
very well
this is the message we need to send out to them na ye kasemu se de ebe ye ho no ye very important because obi ono ma ohwe nipa and assume sitia etwi kasa nkwa na oka dabi ye mpese kasa na bi ebefi obi bia no enti sa na ese yeko na yeko sell message no ede ba na woni udi nkomo no say won maka de we ya now always end by quoting Will Durant, American philosopher and historian, say every institution has a civilization. It's not destroyed without. It's within.
That's right.
Yeah, can be said. So bibenya wa ne fifi. It is say yebe bre after elections sir. It depends on how we do our campaign.
Right.
Said yebe kasa said yebe ye ho no. Enye sa ne awie won hwa wo de afi mienu now they build the bridges.
Right.
Don't breach the dam now. Please, let's build bridges through campaigning messages.
Meda se na asante ye boy na otene nka no mekoba na afi na obokrata no aka ne abon papa ne yahweseja ye bema afrefo nso akwanya kakra mom so abamu bia we say good morning Commodore. On the day of the election we are not relaxing, sleeping, not taking off our eyes until the last ballot paper is cast and counted after. Ken beba we Ken City for edia omo edi ebaye we say kwamfusu atwema boko abotan so komase. Good morning to you Omanfm nananom ne titri station. In fact you are fantastic. JDM should sign the LGBTIQ+A bill as promised in opposition. I think there is no need to lay it down into parliament for another deliberations. One also dia ode ebaye enono. Abokobi area rural bank plc bank baako American for Eddie amount say baby a yedrie ne tebia ne pempenso a yewo mu ye wo se unye ska crowd bi esie edisia wo di si na ifa na wo di esie Abokobi area rural bank na American for the amount say fixed deposit treasury bills ahodo shares ahodo nyina no ewo ho sanso na wealth master plan education plan ewo ho na home core plan so eka ho ebie e-switch services ahodo GH link card ATM card APS link Western Union na real money transfer ye ni nyina be ewo Abokobi area rural bank ti usika no hefa na wo de kwakoto bo homodin na FB eto Abokobi we acha kwan ye wo nkrobata bebre Abokobi ye ne lorry station edi nhwene mu Medina de ye ne MPP office ne edi nhwene mu dom so crossing hwa ene ye wo Adenta Bena filling station ne edi nhwene mu Oyarefa taxi station kwan tempon no so no eho na yibutuo Asalibotwe yenko Zak Plaza Dynamo ewo Maradona Junction eho na obehu ye WhatsApp number 0289113052 nefa wo ha obia no eto yenim 0289113052 anase 0270195455 0270195455 na one Abokobi area rural bank entwetwe enkomo Lucky season 3 ewo ho de mamenu mienu say yemfa hu hyemu bi agya yebekodi bronye ye pesket be wakodi Christmas enti dial *172# fa option 1 eto ticket for ma ho option 2 no fa to be ma odofo ya hwese ka akra wo mobile account no emu a ena re bedi dwuma ni nyina fa wo hyem empedodo bi obeto bia ne ye bo ho edema no nam so be ma ye bewie no na usika akodoso pa na watimi do ho ahyem bi Lucky season 3 boayen uyo obi a waya wadwen so pese utro nsohwe na nsohwe no Energy Commission nsohwe ni bi Novdec de no 2025 Certified Electrical Wiring Professional Examination kwadia TME portal no ya bie edi amount na yesha ensohwe na se 29 November na ye 30th November enti nyankopon ya adomo a registration deadline na ye de bie portal no 31st October 2025 bo homodin fa honhyem bi obesa wo tro domestic commercial industrial and inspector categories ni nyina no akwanya ewo ho edema se www.ghanawiring.com upload wo niam nyina ho click on apply na fe categories ahodo no entimi emra na select de wo pe uwi a scan Ghana card no o passport picture so scan na fa nyina kan sense bebisa ewo saa enhyehyeye no emu na was scan o copy na ba bia be ka submit ni bia na fe was submit na ekoso ye dia manya sanso alternatively obesa o domestic commercial industrial and inspector categories amaka che no a obetimi akọ www.energycom.gov.gh sa portal no so okwa na wa click on flagship program eno so betimi abo electrical wiring no enso ewo ho application form ono upload niam ni nyina na wa click on the link wi a okọ wanim se ne amekeke nyina no ye de wonte ase ewo mu a wo de frɛ numbers amede ema we na mpanifo no ni ɛho enkomo won kran no frɛ 0302 938 464 0302 938 464 ana 0302 813 756 0302 813 765 ana 756 rather 756 stroke 7 stroke 9 sa number no etwa to no de orbe so so bia na beko afei 0302 Kumase 0302 0322 495964 0322 495964 wo tamale ne mpotem a frɛ 0554 057 478 0554 057 478 takrade Yamfre 0312 035 410 0312 035 401 na ono ntwetwe nkoma na se 0248 045845 0248 045845 na one empenifo ntwetwe nkoma na san sohwe no wani so de hunu ntimi emram mfaso de bebre na ewo ho no nkro abo pepepe ewo fie ha me wonsima be saduino na mamemma na santemfa krata no tete sede ye no na fe odi wi a Director of Campaign Communications ewo fi ha omo beji ahome ba akomienu bi de yentwe kakra nso ewa ha na
wabre
ya betwe kakra bi na ono akasa se oho na ongeka no ho aya no wompe
okay that's it. Me share graphic front pages of graphic and yes, graphic and a chronicle na times nyina bola fuku mo asisa bola e wukruma say November 7 mo twa ka eno ano no ene bola yikra mo sisa mpo na me na mo beja say mo sisa ene na yenim de ebesi o hwe eye mother tongue asem ya ba yemfa ye kasa nche graphic page 10 and a daily guide page 14 articles be on about your mother tongue our entreat Mr. ya ayeboafo and a troy and yenu aba
National Media Commission former boss
very yes. Or no and a trust article 90 obepe dia kan say kasa no a very educative article because wo hwe kroma no ma ye over 70 languages near transfer teacher ni bi ko ba bi a ebi kura kru no until wakasa class ho na wo ko kira de no so no kolai baby omu nyina fifi ne kasa mo ka no bibi nti we need to think through it and no Chronicle center page so celebrating the CD 60 years symphony our honom na CD na afibia no asa wo ko IMF na wo san so erade ehu I to send Crofo call APAC say a year or more etukwan over 14 million Ghana cedis in kwa omo idea to coin. LGBTQ Emrano Times page 4 graphic page 17 omo chese speaker say ye be sign LA ewo parliament bill na mpacho ehin fa na call ya the court to president office the pressure to no so say na na adodan kwa his excellency former president on sign and yes I how if you all know and yes and
some say na 8th parliament na was nko mu wie enti o ma nwa 9th parliament aba na was sign ba no
and na dey yes akoda president office ama honorable Sam George say one sign na no kra ka ho bi no mo anyway and no me di twato no akosia de meka akosia pe na wa hu say cartoon what daily guide main interest and support na mami bi na osabayo bi obafia no okura abayo abofra blasters na atros minim sa abofra ni di ne blasters na o mani nufo no mani nufo no ono akasa komode no ofon na akosia de aba na ne ma wo women soccer local clubs ene ade je say esu no musu ene nufo nsu kakraka no ode ema eye ketwano afa no mahu katuni ye enye obema na so ma hye no asomade akosia wo yesa LGBT ade wanhwa ne akase papa na wo de na katunu oka ho me fesi anom na ne lawyer entwetwen kom
right Agnes Bodua efe se oti free across so ene mpotemo na odenche mo no abo Kennedy akompreko Japan se NPP amanyuko no nya dum na omfa no emra na omnyina beto aba no ede eyi ononyamfo Ken Agnes Bodua efe memwachi boko de na lawyer Kwaku Amo that a director of campaign communications Edema Tim Ken owo efia ha na ja obaye ose obe na tifo di nkomo kakra ye be se hia wo today's agenda so TV so de but ose hanso opro nanum kakra cancel match
ya menu na how to say
yeso adome ho ye papa na nso
nyame so no ye kron
na jase
odi akwa odi abai no
very well
na wo se yetumi da na se na yetontom no wo ene mapa odi amanema enti de betumi aka anopai nyina ne se enu nyam kese anu ni kabia enka twedi ampon fi se de waye no eso
aja nyankopɔ de makwaba mobonto ne nyina no na yesoso wa ha yedi yenkoma hodo nyina soso ewo fidue mu ya na abam ho ne abeji nkomo kakra abam ho abeji nkomo akra mra de bedi nkomo wa ha no eso adman de bade nim se ye omre ewo ho a yebetimi di akọ yanim de na modumadi hu ya party ekwan so no mu hu se ewo se mo beye mo ne ma yi
you enam say time no ye crunch ninti no empany force asempa 8 year and I think we will have enough time our TV to walk people through the discoveries. Yeah, you could a Tiffy,
that's right.
then Yamia say you free 15th of this month. And I set it off. Our tour, Honorable Ken, or in Japan, what to the say, and Kambom tour.
That's right.
Unity tour. A tour, you person you sign every candle the spirit of MPP members. Apart from the delegates, no.
Okay.
MPP ma. I was here Sunday and DJ any party no hold door. Esan shewu mu. Enti tour na Honorable Ken on the team, the campaign team ye embark on no. A tour a year and it saw mapa tour for the entire party, not only for the delegates.
That's right.
Now adenti ena ye two tour ni di the unity tour no is the fact that say about ye two no 2024 MPP ye di nkuguo.
Right.
Nti ye di nkuguo no ye hu se party ma atobaha. Ye hu se party ma eniji e wo mumu no apate ba wo mumu no. Se yamfa eniji se yamfa nkranhyensem yamfa anidaso ama wo mo a 2028 ebi ayente asempapa.
All right.
Nti nam senti no Honorable Kenny the team trans we decided say sa toy ya ye bekoi ensra boa ye bekoi ya ye ni esihine ni etuhine for the delegates ebedin komoni ye di ani swade hunu ato wo mo anim no e wo se ye in such a way say the apathy a che party maro ye be on tie apathy no ye be ye free ho
very well.
Na ye de drive through good messaging and it does so na the party no who don't know as a party mem.
Okay.
Na ye sie ye ho asie nyamesromu ni nyansemu na se 2028 ye kwa ye koto abado a with the right leadership, with the right flag bearer. Ya oye number 1 or ye Honorable Ken or hine Japan. Ya na niswadi hunu eye edutwam. Ya na niswadi hunu onti se obi kan wo Ghana ha. Ya na niswadi hunu enkoba se sebi ye be prepare Ghana to go back to the Bretton Woods institutions to say IMF, to say World Bank, akobobosia. Nemum and someone in the baby mu nyina wo Honorable Ken and this wadi hunu efri agriculture mu ebisi entoahwe mu nsrahwe, which is tourism, technology, innovations ya odi beba ama emabunu enya aniswade ehunu
niswade hunu
ama sebi the northern region message ya di buremu ama kaya yefo nyina omo busuafo omo the north enya reshemu se emre bi beba na samre na beba no is not far from today.
Okay.
Mra sebi omo ma omo wie SS omo wie JHS. Yeah, we saw beautiful schools. Yeah, science, technology, and engineering.
That's right.
We saw wonderful children and the youth. Naliligu Secondary School, we saw them. Tamale Senior High, we saw them. Navurongo Senior High. He said, you who am Mofrano, education is so important to them. So omu ye school and omu nya jumanya, and therefore I was omu ba the south ebe seek greener pasture. Na Honorable Ken na ni atata ni so.
That's right.
And when we started from Savannah, na you call Salaga South. That was the Salaga North. That was the entry point.
Very well.
Of
Very
the northern 5 northern region tour. The starting was a whole. The message was straightforward and simple. So ube ra a tifi mantemu unyamia shira wo mo pa. Lands and sase yantam, vast land ya a stretchy ewo ho. Meanwhile, say wo hwe asase yantam, you can travel over 50 to 100 miles. Now on your left, asase yantam ne go hwe, on your right, asase yantam utu wani hwe wonim, asase yantam ne go hwe. Now on the roadside, who produce, who watermelon,
that's right,
who yellow melon, who jenino, who tomato, who bayere, who millet, who bro, cashew plants, etc. Now we share a juma a guhoni asasi a guho. Na ye subsistence farming just say yendo yendua yentu yendi diaka empro.
That's right.
That is what is going on.
Enkomo no ne de no you almost be say 2 hours say wo high the beginia dealing with more.
Enti wo twa me so.
Enti be say me twa so na me ma tie for mo akwa. Me na tie for mo akwa.
Enti tie for mo makwa ba ye be hia mu wo TV so.
TV so obra ho de call bi amam ye no mienu pena say ye dis enkomo.
Enti
right.
Ye be kono. E was Omanfm who said they should meet us. It will also be on radio.
Yes.
Na obi anyi na so nto ho no who said Ken ohene Japan
aba
onye basa nemum empuntuo and that's all any hope for the country. It's what is important to him now.
Lawyer Kwakwamo that director of campaign communications and oteni Kenya busia mama na wama ya kwanya ya no edin komedie Fred 0245 omoma makwaba Honorable Ken Abafi nto mana kwaba na wasan hia na nkomo a ode bae no ye nyina yetimi atibi 0245 638 748 0245 638 748 0508 346 915 0508 346 915 ofresa number ya ebeje so udin ba bia okasa free
Commodore
na len kodi ni mamiti wa
probably podi an ope nyame sha ma 20 years ago fi wa de
ami
na onsha obapa ya santoa na omwati ya gane boarding sunka imano moneo sinkwanso kwame ne famika sembi e wo ye conference moni ya ready mu kwame and open nam platform this one am ko hu kai campaign platform e wo ama conference ya yes adanti do I was here for the PM and in a national I don't know where mama came in the news cast and one is car yes sir national only your coordinator your coordinator daku then deputy secretary and a man so Dore yes and I reason all but abeda campaign team in Edino oh PM no yes sir your regional campaign team no next time on you go
right
yes sir your person am conference you no be problem bia yes sir because the money here no last year the money here you know we can organize for that hey kapre ko bia fa mame mo ba ka ka tira mo mo mi nya botre na obi a no mo be da campaign team na di wa ma bi no e tire na ba mo na otumi ko na sa okoji ka sa oye mama Kennedy
very well
e ba campaign team ni mu no yes sir so all ye ni ma na sa ti bi mu amata ye fo won cha
that's it
all ba ni no wan anti ye le pm no mo no me dey se kura
Mate me that's it. And eh fisentu de woni ko ni e wo ho. Mate me Zero 24563 638 0245638748.
Incoming president of Ghana, Honorable Kennedy, number MPP delegate say, see the Ghana for air cannon. And the Ghana for say MPP say, move to 2 years. Move to 2 years and say, look at the Punto Japan. No, the part, let me not to Apamamo, no, maybe or man to Papano. Now, Fama, and or dog, or the man in my Ghana. You know, politician, Pierre Ghana, or so on my side. After your politician, I will use the car or put already go to $6 billion educational center at your Oman Ghana. Or the one fish farm, why you are settling at the Ghana Army, Ghana Army, out of room to do. And then we said, what up plant, Kaza machine, operating hospital, what up plant, teaching hospital. Or what I did, you know, Ghana, maybe, yeah. I don't know, we want to get up for some phone number. Who need a mobile for the farm, finishing the trouble fighting for. Muna mwasi wa negana musa gana bokaram na mu prise de pom muto wa ban mayo khedi akoto ko de pom no mi digala ni negana na ka ba khay ko papa ba di negana ada ka ba papa yamin so yamin mu wa lo yam ko o mo dilo
osudin ba bia kasa free
te fem na ko fi o se ko dufo
na na o se mamiti wa no pay
yo enene enfie eduonu enuma metie honabo kon complex conclusion of him Japan. I shall say Adam FM, the new Jumedi, of a Comaquachi, as I say, they became the thing there. And you are Adam FM, or Hot FM, or Peace FM, some like Peace FM, or Casa, almost all Casa, or maybe FM station, maybe FM station, not Casa also, of the MPP. Atlock Maso, and keep the FM station. Emma, Omanfm, I had to get you 2007, ABC and net. She said, I'm not a representative. That's it. Minimum, you catch the complex say, it's P. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. If it's at least 35 years. If the coming to again, 60 years, and as well, 35 years, and so we have I'm not teaching. I said, you should give me, let's do 2. I don't take a note. Unless
Mr. Medasi, who did be a cassa free.
I tell you, the could have come to go market.
Mammy Tiwano pay.
They're making me, the Biana say, and I'm a boss. Very good, I will MPP into Obama and Nabo. The Japan. Now, do you make a sign of that? Because we share with us 5 now, we do not want to. Mr. Papa will make me to make cafe. We did my With us, one I can, you know, also, we do the other maybe. Mr. Mr. I don't not do anything to say. Because you, Papa, we are. The baby say. When you can say them on Mangon Ghana.
That's it.
Damaso.
Mr. Medas Papa, who didn't maybe a cassa free last caller.
Hello.
Who didn't maybe a cassa free?
You, your friend Nana, your official word. Catastrophe action application.
Nana Mitiwano pay.
You are very good. The police station chairman, Apita LC. You are a complex a Japan. Nanko Islamic. Yakuma Damaso. You will say a walk out. The 2 Abano. The time I was 2 years. We are 84. Your best today.
Obuakwa South fo se afie no ye the honorable Kennedy or in Japan and Echo akonteku awotumi bi adwuma ana mabulu ye bi ye e Ghana ha enipa mpemon ade ti mo papa yinko papa we die ya fa na nkwa de kwa je se ni ni bi na ye e wuri ase ametemo
me da say
unya kwa da woma o de papa yi e be ba bi akwa kwa je akunya no e bi amayi
me da say
ama enchina
very well. Memre no asoma yemfa NC ewa hana fe yentwa so anase today's agenda entwa so ewo ma 107.1 FM esoma memfa sedane be wa hoden fa memfa ema Daniel Obey se odi ko Facebook sanso ena Ebenezer Kwame apia studio assistant midin e de Kwame Abo Akudan Kwamwa obicha from Commodore you host with the most me mame muso na fedwumadi ho nyina so ato so stay blessed.